Hello everybody. Welcome again. This is show number 5. Thank you everyone for watching the last 4 shows and bearing with us. We're getting better. We still don't have a producer, but one day I'll get someone to help produce this show. We'll get there. I'm just waiting for a few people to come on. 8 o'clock Saturday night. Oh, I'm running a little bit late, but oh well, better late than never, I say. Anyway, tonight what we're going to be doing is doing some news tonight. We're going to do some news. Today's news, we're going to talk about the 15-minute cities and the government telling employers to destroy documents for workers, vac statuses. So yeah, they're telling them to destroy that information. I wonder why. We've also got an update on the Rainbow Club that will be happening next week, and it should be good. So next week we'll do an update on the Rainbow Club. We've got a video coming in for that. Okay, but basically the first thing we're going to talk about at the moment is the 15-minute cities. They're trying to bring them in. I don't know if you've noticed. Have you driven outside of the small towns and cities and seen all the cameras going up? They're really trying to bring in the 15-minute cities, and we need to approach our councils and ask them, are they bringing in the 15-minute cities? Is it going to happen in our area? What have they got planned? I'm going to do that very soon with the council here in Fraser Coast, so we're going to see what I can do, see what they're going to tell us about this 15-minute cities. But I have a video to show you tonight, 2 videos. The first one is about the government telling the employers to ditch their employers to ditch all their documents that they kept for the vaccine statuses for in the employers, which I find is wrong. They should not have been allowed to do that. But anyway, let's have a quick look. This is our first video.
Destroy COVID vaccination data collected about their staff. WorkSafe says regulations have expired today and employers have just 30 days to dispose of the personal information. Pandemic orders allowed for the collection, recording and holding of an employee's vaccination status over and above usual privacy standards. Bosses are being told to destroy COVID vaccination data collected about their staff. WorkSafe says
Okay, so it's a very short video, but that's just off 7 News, so that's the mainstream media, guys. That's not the alternative media, the real media that tells the truth. So basically it's just saying that employers have to get rid of their documents for the vaccination status of all their employees, and yeah, so it's illegal now for them to have them. So how could it be legal in the first place for them to have them and invade our privacy for something that was no more serious than a minor flu? It was nothing serious. It only killed people that were old and had inabilities and had lots of problems. Okay, so basically, yeah, good on them. Hey, isn't that great? Destroy the evidence. Yeah, we got a great government here, guys. Absolutely great. The next one we're going to show you, it goes for a little while, so we'll put it on and show you. Now this one's to do with 15-minute cities. This is a lovely woman over in England who's been researching 15-minute cities for over 8 years, and she stands up to one of the councils, and this council is not getting 15-minute cities because of all the locals standing up and having a go at her and having a go at the council and explaining them exactly what it's all about. So here we go, I'll show you that video.
Waking up and rising up against the insane net zero measures. First, we've had the ULEZ uprising in London and many other places. Oxford, people are protesting still. But now, this is about the pressure that we put, enough pressure on our local authorities. They are slowly making U-turns left, right, and centre. Well, first is actually about giving credit to some good local councillors. This one is about Glastonbury. Yeah, the Glastonbury Council have come out. We have a video, and it's a few minutes, a video of a session, local politicians and local activists confirming that Glastonbury will be blocking and rejecting the 15-minute cities idea, the 15-minute neighborhoods in the name of the environment and simplifying and streamlining your lives, because the state would know how to run your life better than you. Let's go to this video. It's absolutely beautiful.
As far as this council is concerned, we're not doing 15-minute cities. Well, it means...
If they say that Glastonbury had to do it, would you fight it?
I think that Glastonbury would fight it, wouldn't it? Well, we represent the people of Glastonbury. If the people of Glastonbury don't want 15-minute cities, then we represent that, don't we? That's what we're here for.
Yes.
Right.
So,
Well, if we don't, you know what to do next time there's an election, don't you? So, Sandy, would you like to speak now? I got it.
thank you, and thank you. Well, Leela's covered a lot of what I was going to speak about, which is great, because it leads me to look at the bigger picture. And yes, it's great that I couldn't find anything in Mendip District Council about 15-minute cities, but it's important that we know about them, and it's important that we know about low, the low emission zones that they want to implement in smaller towns. So what I'm just saying is basically this ideology isn't a grassroots, the whole 15-minute city ideology is not a grassroots initiative. It's actually a global initiative. And it was brought in by Boris Johnson, Michael Bloomberg and Carlos Moreno in 2004 under the C40 Cities International organisation, which Sadiq Khan is now the chairman. Contrary to propaganda, it's not a grassroots initiative, yeah, I've said that, but a top-down global plan under UN Agenda 21-2030 to really roll out the 17 sustainable goals under net zero. I know that all the green people here are comfortable with net zero, but if you understood the longer-term implications of net zero, and I've given you all the absolute zero document, and I hope you'll read it, because that coloured bit shows you what is to be achieved by 2030, and that means no flying out of the UK, no ships out of the UK, no cars at all, and no, all wood burners to be ripped out of every home and every gas appliance to be ripped out of every home by 2025. Now that is a government document. UK fires, absolute zero, and this is where we're heading for with net zero. We will literally be imprisoned on our own island, and this is what this top-down global control is all about. You think it's a green agenda to actually save the planet. It is not. It was implemented at the Earth Summit in 1992 by a bunch of oil billionaires, crooks. And and all of you, bless you, are trying to save the planet, and you've been hoodwinked. I was in the Green Party in the 1990s. I left. I was a member of the Ecology Party. I left because it got taken over. It became a Trojan horse for the technocratic agenda that I'm talking about, Agenda 2030. And I tell you what, they planned this from the 1970s. It's a long-term agenda, and I would love to be able to give all of you a presentation. I've been on this for 15 years, and I've been giving talks all over the world about this via YouTube everywhere, because I'm passionate about it. I've impoverished myself doing this. So I just want you to just hear me out. We're living now in what's known as what's coming is what's known as a zero trust world. So whether you know it or not, the digital ID is coming. Now, this is a big thing for everyone to understand. Digital ID is really the way the government will actually have all your data in one place. And they're bringing this in by December this year. This is really serious. And then they want the CBDCs after that, the central banking digital currencies. Now, this has got nothing to do with being green. It's big business. It's massive business, because underpinning this whole agenda are capitalist stakeholders. Now, this is what's worrying, is that this whole green agenda is based on top-down control of us, we the people. And unfortunately, people who literally glue themselves to buildings, bless them, they've got our best intentions at heart. They're barking up the wrong tree. They're actually supporting the people who want to imprison us. Well, it's communitarianism, call it whatever you like. But either way, it's not anything about our rights and freedoms. It's about destroying our rights and freedoms. And Ian, you're a butcher. Look down that list. By 2030, they want to get rid of meat and lamb and everything. This is ludicrous. This is all being done without our consent. All of this is in place. And the zero trust world means that you will not be able to, they're getting rid of VPN, you will not be able to open your computer or any other you won't be able to access your bank account, your health records, anything, or even go into a hospital without your digital ID. Your digital ID will be unlocked by your facial recognition, and in that process, you'll be data harvested. Your data will be harvested from all from your digital ID. Every bit of your information will be on there. That is being sold to stakeholders on the blockchain by non-fungible tokens. I don't know if you understand all this, but this is actually your data is being sold on the blockchain, or it will be. And this is a form of currency. The form of currency they will be using is the CBDC. Is from the CBDCs, from the central banking digital system. Every time you make a transaction, everything's recorded, tracked, and traced. And so they will know all your shopping habits, your health records, everything. All that is sold. So we are becoming a commodity. Us human beings will become a commodity, and that's what the whole global enslavement is about. And we have to be really careful, because it's all tied up with the 17 goals, and it's implemented by the United Nations. If you think the United Nations are our friend, you are wrong. The United Nations and the World Economic Forum are working together, and there's a document on that table which proves that the government are working alongside the World Economic Forum, and they are bringing in drone technology which will be surveilling us from the air. In that document, a government document, it says they will have 900,000 drones.
It goes for a bit longer, guys, but just search it. It's Local Council Rejects 15-Minute Cities. It's on Facebook. I don't know how to put the link in the description, but I'll see if I can get someone to do that for us. Thank you for bearing with us there. But just what she's saying is they've been doing this since 2004, and they're trying to trick us with this green agenda. We all know that carbon is needed. It's part of photosynthesis for plants to grow. So they're trying to bring in the 15-minute cities. They're going to take our cars. She told us that. They're going to take everything we own, and if we don't fight back, we're going to lose everything. So, we need to know if our council is going to be doing this to us. Research it. Go and see them. Go on their websites. Let's find out. Let's put a stop to this. Let's not just lay back and think it's okay. We don't have to wear masks anymore. We don't have to get locked down anymore. It's all over. It's not all over, people. They're planning the next stage. It's the calm before the storm, hey. By December, they want us to all have digital ID. By December, they want us to have digital currency. By December, we will be locked out of the monetary system if we don't take the digital currency and the digital ID, which involves a chip in our wrist and on our forehead and facial recognition. It's the mark of the beast, people. It really is. We need to wake up, and we need to get up and join together and just put a stop to them. Just say no to what they're trying to bring in. Let's get some information on it. Let's find out what our local councils are doing. I intend to find out what this local council's doing, and I intend to film it and show you what's going on in this council. So we're going to be doing that in the future. But basically, guys, I just wanted to talk about that tonight, the 15-minute cities, because it is a real concern. It really is. We don't want our children living in slavery and not being able to go visit grandma and granddad and go and visit someone overseas. And you know, they're saying that we'll only be allowed to go 500 k's a year, 1,500 k's every 3 years. This is rubbish. We cannot agree to this, guys. We need to stand up. Okay. Now I want to talk to the people out there that knows anyone that goes to church. If you know someone that goes to a church, please share my videos. Please share my podcast with them. Get them to watch the podcast, because I'd love an invite to come to churches, and I've got a presentation that I'm putting together to show them what's going on in the world and to get them storing up food and to help people for what's about to come. Okay, now tonight it's another quick one, but we're going to do a really quick reading, and it's Psalm 140. Now Psalm 140 is really a prayer. Okay, it's a prayer. It's for people who don't know how to pray. It's a prayer that explains what's happening to us in these times. Okay, so I'll quickly have a read and we'll quickly discern it. Okay, deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their hearts. Continually are they gathered together for war. So yes, bad people gathering for war, mischiefs in their hearts, and trying to hurt him. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent, as poison is under their lips. So they're snakes, they got poison. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who has purposed to overthrow my goings. So they're trying to overthrow his goings. They're taking away his freedoms and his right to go places. And they're trying to overthrow that. So, you know, it's pretty much what they're trying to do to us right now. Okay, so keep their wicked hands and preserve me from the violent man. Okay, the proud have hid a snare for me and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. So basically what's that saying is a gin is a trap. So they're proud, so they're pride, and they're proud people. They've hid a snare for him and cords, and they have spread nets, and they're just trying to trap us and keep us enslaved. And it goes on. There's about 13 verses. You guys should get your Bible and read the whole of Psalm 140. It's fantastic. It's a prayer for what we're going through right now, explaining that evil people are trying to take away our freedom. And basically, we need to read the Bible, guys, because all the answers to all our problems and all the prophecies on what's happening right now is in the Bible. It's telling us, okay? There's just various chapters that you need to read. Matthew's very good. Revelations is good. Very hard to understand, though, but very good to tell us what's going on. Psalms, it's all through. Proverbs, Acts, it's all through it. Chronicles, it's all through the Bible. So, you know, have a look at it. There's lots of other good stories in there to teach us how to live our life as well. Okay. Right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching the show tonight, and please share this far and wide, please, guys. We need this message to get out. We need people to know the truth, and the truth shall set us free. So the truth is here. It's in the Bible. We're putting on our armor. The sword is the Bible. That's the word. That's what we're fighting in information war. We're putting on our helmet. That's salvation. We're getting right with God. We're putting on our armor, and we're going out to fight for our grandchildren and our children's sake, because we don't want them asking us later on, Mum, Dad, why are we enslaved? Why aren't we allowed to go anywhere? Why aren't we allowed to go see Grandma and Granddad? And you'll have to say, because I did nothing about it, love, and I'm sorry. And now the whole family's enslaved here, and we can't leave because we're prisoners. So guys, please, it's getting serious. The 15-minute cities are coming. The digital currencies, digital IDs, by December, they're rolling it out. It's happening. They've had it planned since 2004. Okay, guys, so we'll just end with a prayer. Oh Lord, thank you very much for all your blessings, Lord. Thank you for a safe journeys back from up north, and for keeping everyone well and safe. And Lord, I pray for all those people who are injured and injured in this war that we're having, that you will bless them, Lord, and heal their injuries and bring them back to health again, Lord. And please, Lord, not just physical injuries, all the mental injuries as well that was caused by the last 3 years of this tyrannical government and this tyrannical times that we've been through, Lord. And please, Lord, as it does say in Psalm 140, smite this enemy down with hot coals, and Lord, put them down into the earth and trap them, and don't let them come up to annoy us ever again. Okay, Lord, I pray that everyone will in time read that Psalm 140, and that they will pray that to you, Lord, because it's so powerful. All these things I ask and pray in the name of Jesus Christ, Lord. Amen. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and please share it far and wide, and we'll see you again next week at the same time, 8 o'clock Saturday night. Okay, bye.